Welcome back. In our top business story, after Alder Properties board discussed an asset sale on Wednesday, the Abu Dhabi government announced it will buy properties worth 16.8 billion dirhams from the developer. Abu Dhabi has purchased 760 housing units in Alder's Al Raha Beach project for 3.5 billion dirhams, the company said in an emailed statement obtained by Reuters. It also sold assets in its Central Market project, which is still under construction, for 5.7 billion dirhams. Plus, the government will forgive a 5 billion dirham infrastructure loan Alder has outstanding and will fund the completion cost of 2.6 billion dirhams for the Central Market. Alder already sold assets to the Abu Dhabi government earlier this year, including its Ferrari World theme park and the Yas Marina Formula One circuit. As the year closes in, investors raise the question where to invest in 2012. Some see the UAE as a safe haven investment with record oil revenues, and after a year of solid recovery, the Emirates' prospects look bright and it stands out against the rest of the Arab world. But is the UAE really the best choice? We earlier asked David Verghese, fund manager at Emirates MBD, where in the Arab region it is best to invest in 2012, which sectors look attractive, and which asset classes will be the most profitable.
Great question. I think in terms of 2012, I think a number of sectors actually look quite attractive for next year. I think if you look at our top picks, I think the main two ones that I'd highlight would be banks, and the second would be sort of retail and domestic consumption sectors. Those would be our main positive picks on the sector side. On the negative side, I think a couple of picks I think worth mentioning. The first is real estate, and the second would be companies that are tied to a international growth story or a European growth story, because we do think that that's going to be challenging next year. You know, in terms of countries, we would like to continue to invest in countries that are well-funded, have oil revenues. So we're thinking there mainly of countries like Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and to a lesser extent as well some of the domestic markets. On countries that we're not as positive on for 2012, first and foremost I think would be Egypt. We continue to see choppy waters ahead for the Egyptian equities. I think 2011 was a very challenging year for that country as well. So we expect that to continue. In terms of overall valuations and asset classes, we continue to like stocks, given the fact that fixed income has run up quite a bit. So in terms of asset classes as well, we do like equities and we do like the countries and sectors that I've mentioned.
With that, let's now look at the stock indices across the GCC.